What's up, guys? How y'all doing? I have returned for another video, and I am still over the moon over what happened at San Diego on Saturday night with Aaron Plessinger winning the race. But I'm not going to talk about that this time. The other breaking story that seems to be going around as of Saturday night seems to be with two incidents regarding Jett Lawrence and Jason Anderson and Chase Sexton and Cooper Webb. So I'm going to get started right now. So I'm going to put up my banner here. That's right. I believe Chase Sexton and Jett Lawrence are both guilty of bad judgment, as you can tell by my title down below. But before I get into that, guys, just remember, subscribe if you haven't. That's how my channel grows. I want to keep my monetization status, and I can only do that with your help. So anyway, I'm going to start out by talking about Chase Sexton and Cooper Webb. Now, Aaron Plessinger led the way after Ken Roxon dumped it, and not going to lie, Cooper Webb was closing in on Aaron Plessinger. The track was very tricky, and just seeing Cooper Webb go through the pack and be able to catch Plessinger in the amount of time that he did was really, really surprising to me. But, and he was lapping Chase Sexton. Fortunately, Sexton had come back for an 8th place finish. But quite honestly, I really think Cooper Webb really crossed the line by giving Chase Sexton the bird. You know why? Because, yeah, you can't blame Cooper Webb for being upset. I get it and all. And if I was in his position, I'd be pretty pissed as well. But really, giving someone the middle finger over that is really going over the line. It's really crossing the line, in my opinion. Like I said, you can't blame Webb for being upset. And I can't say I'd have been that. I'd have been as pissed as him, but I definitely would not have given the middle finger to Sexton at all. Yeah, it sucks that it kind of ruined your chances at the win, but still, that was a racing incident, and I don't think that was really Sexton's fault, and it was just because the track was really, really slick and muddy. And having back-to-back mud races, although this one was not as bad as San Francisco was. So anyway, as far as Cooper Webb is concerned, I don't know. I don't think Sexton has anything to apologize over. So does Jett Lawrence. I'll get to Jett Lawrence in a little bit. But still, Sexton put on a great ride to come back for 8th. And that kind of messed me up on the Rocky Mountain side because I had picked Sexton to win this race. But that all went out the window when he crashed on the opening lap with Malcolm Stewart. But still, Sexton, you got nothing to be sorry over, at least in my view, because I did not see any malicious intent. I did not see anything wrong. I did not see anything intentional or anything like that. It just was bad luck. Plain old bad luck, okay? And really, I don't know if the roles are reversed. I don't think Sexton would have been too upset about it. He probably would have kept the red plate if he just advanced one more position or so. Now Aaron Plessinger's got the red plate. But still, Chase Sexton has got nothing to be sorry for. He put in a good run, and it was just plain old bad luck and just how tricky the track was because of all the rain. And that's another reason why I generally don't like mud races. And I hate them with a passion, even if Chad Reed won them back in the day. Because, unless they're not doing any of the jumps, then that's boredom. That's like watching grass grow, really. But this one was not too bad. The guys were doing the triples. They were doing some doubles and some tabletops. But still, anyway, as far as Cooper Webb and Chase Sexton is concerned, I think Cooper Webb really, really crossed the line, in my opinion. And Sexton has got nothing to be sorry for. It was just plain old bad luck. And just because how slick the track was. And of course, last week at San Francisco, it was just a matter of who could stay up last. Now, as far as Jett Lawrence and Jason Anderson is concerned, I really think Anderson crossed the line and then some. Because, I mean, they were playing cat and mouse. And, I mean, I got to look at some of the passes that went on, and I didn't see anything wrong there. I just thought that Jett Lawrence caught Jason Anderson off guard with his block pass. And like I said, I saw nothing wrong with it. And as soon as I saw that pass, I immediately thought back to when David Villeman passed Kevin Windham on the last lap of the Chicago race in 2000. He did the same thing. Villeman did the same thing. He caught Windham off guard. Jett Lawrence caught Jason Anderson off guard. And it seems to me that if Anderson's going to get all pissy about that, I think it's pretty clear to me that Jason Anderson can dish it out, but he can't take it. And if you can dish it out and can't take it, and you're going to cry foul over if it's done to you, what are you doing in this sport anyway? Really? I mean, if that were me, I'd expect it to come back. I mean, I know there's a lot more to it than that, but this is just my take, okay? And Jett Lawrence, I mean, he took to Instagram and apologized. Really, Jett, you got nothing to be sorry over. Just like Sexton, you got nothing to be sorry over. Let me tell you. I think that you were a victim of really, really poor judgment on Jason Anderson's part. Really. You were trying to make your way through the pack. I don't blame you for some of the passes. And you didn't put Anderson down. So you got nothing to be sorry over. I mean, and I looked online, and both Anderson and Lawrence were given a fine. And, honestly, as far as Jett Lawrence is concerned, do I think the punishment fits the crime? In a way, yes, because he kind of instigated at first. But really, I thought Anderson really crossed the line by just kind of, stopping Jett Lawrence and then getting into a verbal scuffle. And quite frankly, I'm glad we didn't hear what they said, because I certainly don't want to be a mouse in that discussion. Because, I mean, if I was Anderson, and I would just kind of like not take it too personal, because really, like I said earlier, if you dish it out, you sure as hell better take it. And it seems to me like when you look back and when Jason Anderson first jumped up to the 450 class in 2015, he was putting a lot of guys down. And that was the kind of riding that makes me feel like Anderson was looking for payback. Okay? So if you can ride like that and you expect people to just lay over and just take it and just, not expect them to get back at you, what kind of person are you? Really? If you can't take it and you can dish it out, you're the one with the problems, man. I didn't see anything wrong that Jett Lawrence did. I thought it was racing at its finest. And as David Bailey said, aggressive racing, that's great. I love it. And I'm in the same boat. Aggressive racing, I like it. But if you're going to put the guy down, I'm going to be one of the if your intention is to put the guy down, I'll be one of the first people to disagree with it. But if it happens by accident or something, then I'm more than willing to give you benefit of the doubt. But as far as Anderson's concerned, no way. No way. That was pure racing there. And Jett Lawrence has got nothing to be sorry about, like I said earlier. So, anyway, I want to know what you guys think, and just leave your comments down below. And that's all for today. And thanks, guys. And remember, subscribe. That's how my channel grows. I'll see you all soon for the next drama story that breaks in Supercross. See y'all soon.